Well, it's only been 3 days since Jawan released, which was on September 7th, and we had seen the kind of excitement that was there, the kind of advance bookings we had seen, and there was almost around 11 lakh tickets that had already gotten sold just via advance bookings. And now today is the third day, and the excitement and the enthusiasm and the buzz around the movie, at least Jawan starring Shah Rukh Khan, is still the same. It's still at a peak. And what we have here, what we want to share with you is some of the earnings, the numbers we have received, because what we have been hearing over the past 3 days is the kind of records that Jawan has been breaking over these last 3 days, just 3 days of its release, and this is the kind of response we have. Well, definitely it was a movie that everybody was expecting, and the movie has lived up to its expectations. In fact, some people have even said that it has gone beyond the expectations, because the kind of performances, the power-packed performances we have seen from being delivered by King Khan himself, as well as the other co-actors who are there, because remember, it is a women-centric movie as well. It has a lot of, it has a message of women empowerment that also comes in to play, wherein we see Nayanthara, we have Deepika Padukone, we have Sania Malhotra in some of the leading roles in the movie. And as we were just speaking of the kind of box office earnings that it has made, it has already amassed a total of 197.50 crore within just 3 days of its release, and that is across all languages. So if we just break it down and go day by day, the day one, which was the grand opening day, across the nation we had seen ceremonial releases for this particular movie. There were people celebrating outside theatres with music, with some of them even praying, with offering milk to Shah Rukh Khan posters right outside the theatre. And the first day it had earned an impressive amount of rupees 74.5 crores, and with Hindi version contributing to 65.5 crores alone. And it has also come out in the Tamil and Telugu versions, wherein the Tamil version had amassed 5.3 crores and Telugu version had brought in 3.7 crores, and this was just on the grand day. What we had seen was a dip in the, not just the performance of the movie, but dip in the sale of tickets on the second day, wherein the total collection was around 53 crores, and that was a 28.86 dip that we had seen on the second day. Why that dip? We're still trying to ascertain the reasons behind it, but it doesn't really matter, because on the third day it has come out again with a whopping rupees 70 crore earnings made from this movie. So this is the kind of performance, this is how it's been performing in the theatres, and it is still there. And we have been seeing that we had been talking to our reporters from across the nation, and they had been saying how the first 4 days across the nation, most movie theatres were completely booked. They were chock-a-block. And right now we'd even seen feeds coming in from Srinagar, wherein the Inox complex in Srinagar, there we had seen how people were coming in from different districts of Jammu and Kashmir just to watch Shah Rukh Khan, because distance clearly doesn't matter when we are speaking of Shah Rukh Khan's Jawan. And if we speak of the kind of responses that this movie has also been receiving, there are actors, directors from the South, from Bollywood, they've all been coming out with applause and appreciation for this movie. Clearly, not just because of the performance, but also the social messaging that this movie brings out. And clearly, Atlee has definitely given yet another very powerful performance with this movie. And I mean, with a partnership like of Atlee's and Shah Rukh Khan's, it is definitely a super hit blockbuster which has been performing well consistently, and we expect that it will remain doing so in the upcoming days as well.